What a night at the Emirates. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. An absolutely massive performance from the Gunners in the Champions League. And we're here to break it all down, from start to finish. This was a display of tactical intelligence, relentless energy, and clinical finishing. If you're an Arsenal fan, you are absolutely buzzing right now, and if you're a neutral, you just witnessed a tactical masterclass. Stick around as we dissect every key moment, every player performance, and what this huge result means for both clubs moving forward. Let's start with Mikel Arteta's setup. He got his spot on tonight. The decision to start with that high press from the first whistle was a stroke of genius. It completely unsettled Bayern, who are used to dominating possession and building from the back. Instead, they were rushed, they were flustered, and they made uncharacteristic errors. The midfield trio was immense. The energy they brought, snapping into tackles, closing down passing lanes, it set the tone for the entire team. You could see the frustration on the Bayern players' faces. They simply couldn't find their rhythm, and a huge part of that was down to Arsenal's suffocating pressure right from the get-go. That first goal was a perfect example of this game plan in action. It all started from winning the ball back high up the pitch, a quick transition, a sharp pass into the channel, and boom. The composure in the final third was something we've been crying out for in these big European nights. It wasn't just a lucky break. It was a goal born from the tactical blueprint Arteta laid out. It sent a message to Bayern. We are not here to sit back and defend. We are here to take the game to you. And that confidence just flowed through the entire team and the stadium after the ball hit the back of the net. The Emirates was absolutely rocking. Now, let's talk about the individual performances because there were heroes all over the pitch. Bukayo Saka was, once again, unplayable. His direct running, his ability to beat a man, and his end product were just top class. Every time he got the ball, you felt something was going to happen. He was a constant thorn in Bayern's side, drawing defenders, creating space for others, and getting his own shots off. He's a player who thrives on the big stage, and tonight was another confirmation of his world-class talent. He didn't just contribute offensively. His work rate tracking back was crucial in helping out his fullback and maintaining the team as defensive shape. And what about the defense? That center-back pairing was a rock. They were dominant in the air, composed on the ball, and their reading of the game was impeccable. They communicated brilliantly and completely nullified one of the most potent strikers in world football. He barely had a sniff all game, and that's a testament to how well they marshaled the back line. They won their individual duels, they made crucial interceptions, and they provided the solid foundation that allowed the attacking players to go and express themselves. It was a complete defensive performance, disciplined and aggressive in all the right moments. Of course, Bayern are a top side, and they were always going to have their moments. They pulled one back with a moment of individual brilliance, which just shows the quality they possess. For a moment there, you might have thought, here we go again. The momentum could have shifted, but the response from Arsenal was what impressed me the most. There was no panic. They didn't crumble under the pressure. Instead, they stuck to the game plan. They got back on the ball, they settled the game down, and they trusted the process that had worked so well for them in the first half. This shows a new level of maturity and resilience in this Arsenal squad. That third goal was the icing on the cake. It was another fantastic team move, showcasing the slick, one-touch football that this team is capable of. The interplay, the movement off the ball, and the clinical finish to seal the game. It was just sublime. It killed off any hope of a Bayern comeback and allowed the fans and the players to really enjoy the final few minutes. You could see the belief and the confidence surging through the team. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement that Arsenal are back among Europe's elite and are ready to compete with the very best. So, what does this result mean going forward? For Arsenal, the confidence boost is immeasurable. To beat a giant like Bayern Munich in this fashion will do wonders for their self-belief, not just in the Champions League, but also in the domestic title race. It proves that Arteta's project is working and that they can deliver on the biggest nights. They've shown they could be tactically flexible, defensively solid, and ruthless in attack. The challenge now is to maintain this level of performance consistently through the rest of the season. For Bayern, this is a serious wake-up call. They were outplayed and outthought for large portions of the game. Questions will be asked about their tactical approach and their inability to cope with Arsenal's intensity. They have a lot of work to do ahead of the second leg. They will have to come up with a completely different plan if they hope to turn this tie around. They have the quality, no doubt, But Arsenal exposed some serious vulnerabilities in their setup tonight. The pressure is now firmly on them to respond in front of their home crowd. Overall, it was a night to remember for everyone associated with Arsenal. A dominant performance, a massive result, and a huge step towards the next round of the Champions League. From the manager's tactics to the players' execution, everything just clicked. They were deserved winners and sent a powerful message to the rest of Europe. What did you think of the game? Let me know your man of the match and your key takeaways in the comments below. It was a fantastic watch, and the second leg is now set up to be an absolute blockbuster. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more match analysis. See you next time.